So in this video I'm going to do a very brief overview of how the training system works in UNITAF. I'm going to start by clicking on training, which takes us to the school view. Schools are just a collection of courses, so courses are grouped into schools based off of whether they're, for example, Army, Navy, Air Force, etc. We'll click on AMFOR for Army Forces, and what you'll see is a list of all roles available, and they all have a little box next to them. Green means you've unlocked it. This orange one means that you're basically in progress, and the red ones are either you're not eligible to start them or they're not released yet, which is the case with most of these. We're launching mainly with the fire team roles. I'm going to click on automatic rifleman to open it, and here you'll see some information about this course. So main bit of information, what my status is on this qualification, so I've applied to it and it's been accepted. Prerequisites, which basically mean any courses that you need to complete before this one. What it's required for, which is the reverse of the above, so other courses that require this one. Any actions that you can perform, for example, like if you want to apply on it, you can go here, click it there, and then your progress. So entry checks are just things like checking that you've got the prerequisites, and you can see that's been approved. Procedures is SOP, and challenges I'll come on to in a minute, and the tier system, which I'll also come on to in a moment. So I'm going to click on the SOP block, and just like IET, all of the checks are listed, and I can click on those to have a look if I need to have a look at what they are. But the main thing with advanced training is challenges, and you can see there's 3 challenges listed for this automatic rifleman qualification. They're all range-based tests, and they only take about 5-10 minutes each. In fact, most of these are less than 5 minutes. And effectively, to complete an advanced training, you just need to complete all 3 challenges, or however many challenges are listed. It's a little bit different to basic training in that you don't necessarily tick off the SOP. The SOP is still important, but effectively, if you complete all 3 challenges, the instructor will mark all of your SOP green. And the SOP is basically there for future reference, so that it can be regraded if needed. If you click on each challenge, it'll explain to you what the challenge consists of, and they're all scored. And if you complete all 3 challenges, then you'll effectively complete the qualification and unlock it. So that's where this comes in. So you can see procedures and challenges will both be all green in the case that you've completed it. And I'll show you an example. So I'll go on to my unlocked one here. You can see all green, approved, fully qualified. My SOP is green, and my challenges, there aren't any challenges on an assistant automatic rifleman, hence it being fully green. So I'll show you also my profile view. So if I go to my dossier, training record, you can see a list of all my courses here. So I'll run through a little bit here. So same sort of information, so the name of the qualification, whether I've met the entry requirements, how I'm doing on the SOP and the challenges. So it's like a matrix view, so you can see. Now I'm going to come on to tier now, just to explain that very briefly before I wrap up. So on a qualification like automatic rifleman, the challenge here, the final range test, is an expirable challenge. And what I mean by that is the day you complete it, a clock starts ticking. And for tier 1, the clock is 90 days, so 3 months. And after 3 months, this challenges thing will say expired. And all it means is that you have to do another 5-minute range test to keep this role unlocked. So it's constant testing. But when you do the test for the second time, like I said, it only takes you 5 minutes to do the same thing again. After those 90 days, you'll become tier 2, a tier 2 automatic rifleman, and the re-tiering date will be shown down here at the bottom. And I'll show you how that looks, because I'm eligible to re-tier on assistant automatic rifleman. So let me just pull it up. I'm all over the place here. So on my assistant automatic rifleman, I'm eligible in 3 months, and up-tiering requires 25 hours in role. So if in 3 months' time I've spent 25 hours in this role over 3 months, which is approximately, say, just under, I would say, 6 missions, or just over 6 missions. And in 3 months' time, when I retake this, I'll become tier 2. And then once you're tier 2, you'll retest this for 6 months. And then once you're tier 3, you'll retest this every year. So it's a way on the Orbats, when people slot into a role next to their role name. So for example, fire team leader, we'll show the tier level. So it's a way of you being able to rank up in a role, essentially. I'm pretty sure I've covered most things that I wanted to cover, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet and end it there. So this is just a brief overview of the new training system. To get involved, all you need to do is click on a course on the right hand side, click apply, have a look at the SOP, and then when you're ready, contact one of the instructors as listed on the right hand side, and they'll be happy to go through the qualification challenges with you in game. It can be done at the end of operations, it can be done one-on-one. If you also want to go through the SOP one-on-one, you can just speak to one of the instructors, and we'll be happy to do that for you. Thank you.